Greetings, everyone. Sorry about that. Wait, can you hear me? I don't even know. Yes, question is the thing on the right thing? It's on Snowball. So things are changing themselves whenever they feel like these days. And where are you guys at? Like, can we, there? Because I'm here. And I know you're there, but I like to look over there to make sure. I don't know. Greetings, everyone. I'm exhausted. And I'm behind. I am so far behind. It's not even funny. And I keep pushing the wrong button. Stop. Danielle Brown. Hello. Adelaide. Linda G. Linda, I think you messaged me. I haven't got to that. I'm behind. I'm behind. I'm sorry. Good evening, everyone, says BD Crafts More. Hello. Yes. Oh, Brian Crafts More. Right. I think so. Anyways, you guys, I'm cold. PJB Stampa. Hello. Today is Wednesday. It is technically the second Wednesday of the month, but we don't really count the first Wednesday, so it is now the first Wednesday of the month because we did birthday celebration, which anybody expecting gift cards, digitally stuff, please be patient. I will work on it some more this evening. I got sidetracked today and didn't finish. I'm sorry. And then anybody that had donations, if the people have filled out their forms, you will be getting those as well. I got my laptop plugged in. I'm going to work on it in the bed so I can focus. Because I get up here and then I get sidetracked. I get sidetracked with all the fun stuff. Anyways, but today is Wheels of Brands and Materials. Next Wednesday is Watercolor Wednesday, then Scrapbook Wednesday, then Wobbler Wednesday. Because we have an extra Wednesday, so we get to do all the fun Wednesday things. We're going to start with some Happy Mail. And we're going to start with this one, because this one made me really happy. This is from Pam. And you guys, look at it. This is not Foxy. It's a Corgi. But it kind of looks like my Foxy. And it's adorbs. This is one of my sidetrack things. I was trying to print one of my Foxy pictures because it's gingerly glued in. So I can actually put a picture of Foxy in there. How stinking genius is that? Right? Like, you can do customization for all the crafty, and say, like, it's more letters. You can squeeze, like, 2 or 3 letters with a smaller font and stuff. But, yeah. Or leave the pause, put the face, and then put the name up there. I mean, so genius. And so Budamus. For my Foxy. I miss her. I miss my Foxy, but it's super cute. Love the idea. You didn't. Yeah. I still don't change the cold to the hot. But I will be hot later because that happens. This one is from our crafty friend Jean Morin. Look at that. That's groovy. That's a nice big die, too. Holy magolies. From my friend Jean. Our crafty friend is fabulous. So thank you for that. I really like that. It's nice and chunky. I like it. It's nice and chunky. Yes. Oh, that. Yeah. No, I still didn't do. No. Pam. We'll send the cool breezes to Pam. She needs them. I will probably need one later. Okay, and then this one is from our crafty friend, Bitty Penny. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, look it. She does such fabulous, I almost said weird, but like grungy, just collagey, like this is, oh, it's fabulous. Look at the bugs. Look at that little bug. Unless you don't like bugs, then don't look. But there's embossing with ink droppies on it. That looks like a stamp that's been watered out. Yep, those are leaves, and that is a stamp. Ugh. Pardon me. Aw, it's a Thanksgiving. It's a Thanksgiving card. It's beautimous. Thank you, Bitty Penny. Adelaide says, I left this age behind me. Now I'm freezing. I get hot and cold. Oh man, I woke up hot the other day. I was like melting. I was like, what happened? This one is also from Pam. Look it. PJB Stampa. Isn't it cute? A nice little mini slimline. Check size for all of those that still write checks. Look at how cute that is. A nice little foiling. Is that a Simon Hurley one? I could be wrong. I don't do my foiling enough to know. But it kind of looks like his. Kind of. It is so nice. And then this one is from Cordelia. Let's get these scissors. I don't want to use my good scissors. And we're going to be careful because I don't know what I'm cutting into. We're just going to cut on the fold line. See if we can finagle our way in. Finagle and reduce, reuse, recycle that packaging. I like it when you guys reuse boxes and things. It makes my heart happy. I like to reuse the Ranger bubble mailers. They're just fabulous. That's a heavy thingy. It's glimmer foiled. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Please hold. I'm double checking. Because now its lifespan is spent. Oh, look it. What? Oh, that's nice. Oh, you don't have to double them up. It cuts it for you as a border. And then you get the innard pieces. I like it. Oh, that's nice too. So that was die cut out and then placed over. Is that paper or is that washi? You could totally do that with washi though, but I think this is just the paper. So you put your washi strips, you put your big die on it, and then you place the panel over the colored bits. I like it. Please hold. Oh, it goes with the hot foil plates. Nice. Nice. Oh, I love this. Please hold while I yank these out. Because she left us samples. She left us little bitty samples. But look, it'll cut that out. How fun is that? Because then you don't have to pair up two sizes, right? Because it's auto gonna cut. And then you build them like this, and then you get your foliage and your little bees, and you plop them in around there, and it's like a little nest. It's like a little nest. And then you could put a thing in the center if you're so inclined with your little cluster nest. Look at how adorbs that's going to be. I love hexagons, if you didn't know. Hexagons are fabulous. See, and then you can stack those. It kind of makes like a rose. It kind of makes like a rose. If you stacked and kept getting smaller and smaller, it would be a rose, a paper rose. And then you could put things in the center. I know, right? Anyways, thank you, Cordelia. This is fabulous. Oh, I like it. I likes it a lotus. Okay. And then, oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? Oh. Some of these are so cute, but I still like mine. Mine is fabulous too. Okay, but we got to get spinning. And I can't remember what we do. We do 4 brands and 3 thingies. I don't know. No, 3 materials and 4 brands. We got this. We're going to write it down. Materials 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to write tiny in case we have to spin. You know, because that last one we had to spin so many times. Let's start with materials. Turn on the materials. In a material world, shuffle, spin. Those. Watercolor crayons. And we don't remove it. We just leave it. Shuffle. So we actually need to remove that one because we no longer have ink by Simon Says stamp. Sorry. Remove. Shuffle, spin. We almost had a no Simon early. Almost. And because that one was a repeat. Ink by Stampin' Up. For all of you guys, I have one. Ink by Stampin' Up. And we're gonna add another thing. Ink by Stampin' Up. Which is fine, because we don't use it. So we're gonna close it. And we're watercolor splash bottles. That'll be fun with our watercolor crayons too. Watercolor splash. And those, I do believe, are put away on the paint and watercolor trolley. And then one more spin. when we pull out the glitter, don't look. Don't look. I will fix the sound in a minute. I gotta reset it. So we're gonna close that and spin for sound settings. Paint, acrylic paint. Reset. Okay, I'm gonna try not to yell, but let you guys know I did fix that. So a lot of painterly things. Acrylic paint, glitter, ink by Stampin' Up, and watercolor crayons. The music is yelling and you're a little quiet. Okay, so I'll turn down the music a little bit more. Desktop audio. We'll turn it down to there. We'll see how that goes. So, okay, so we are done with that wheel. And then we're going to go with our second wheel for the brands. And then we're spinning for 3 Adelaide says, love your voice and your laugh. Thank you. One day you'll love it even more when I get a new microphone and it doesn't sound all weird and yucky. So that one's just clickety noises. I forgot to add music for this one. Rabbit Hole Designs. I can't remember what I own by them. Rabbit Hole Designs. Rabbit Hole Designs. I think I'll probably leave shortly. I have almost way too many. Way too many. Newton's Nook. Newton's Nook. I think I have a cat or a dog by them. I don't know. Have a good rest of your day, Pam. I think I have one Lavinia thing. And you know what? Anyways. Yeah. One Lavinia thing. These are like one up in items. Sunny Studio. Okay, we're going to start with the stamping thingies. We're going to start with the stampy thingies because so I'll get that later, but that is on the thing. I have our ink by Stampin' Up. The watercolor crayons are actually right there. Watercolor crayons are right there. Newton's Nook, Rabbit Hole Designs, Lavinia, and Sunny Studio. Let's start looking for those items. And while we're looking, you guys can look at this. I made that today with acrylic paint and glitter. It's a theme, acrylic paint and glitter. I painted that today. Just so you know, but I need my book because my brain just took a dump and I can't remember what I'm supposed to be getting. Hugs from Pam! Christine, hello. Thanks for popping in today. Okay, so Rabbit Hole Designs, that would be under R for Rabbit, QR, Rabbit Hole Designs. Oh, look, we even have... Oh, and it's from Jay. Look at that. And we have cupcakes. Those are also from Jay. I did use these cupcakes. This one, I think. Or maybe not. I don't know. Did I use these? I don't know. Look at those, though. Rabbit hole designs. Rabbits. Okay, that's rabbit hole. Newton's Nook. Newton. That's not too shabby. Newton's Nook. And Newton's Nook. We have a cat. Well, that's a dog and a cat. We might be using the sentiments. I don't know. Danielle says hello. Okay, there's Newton's Nook. Lavinia. You guys, this is going to be the weirdest one ever. Oh, we have a reindeer. Okay, I got 3 Lavinia things. It's Sunny Studios. I don't know what we're gonna do. You guys. But we have a lot of Sunny Studio. So we'll I don't know. Okay. So many weird choices today. Just weird. It's alright though. We'll make it work. But let us grab the watercolory stuff. Which we got watercolor crayons. I need to bring the whole thingy over because we have acrylic paint in that list. I can't even wheel my trolley because I've got things everywhere. Okay. And then we're using these liquid watercolor. A lot of watercolor. So what are we going to do with a lot of watercolor, you guys? You know what? Hold on a sec. Hold you horses. Yeah, because these are all little bitties. Oh, the houses are great too. And there's penguins. Tiny penguins. You know what we're going to do? So, in this project-y thing, there's nothing that says I have to do everything on one thing. There's nothing that says that. So what we're going to do is make one background and then we're going to use those bits to make ephemera for our background. So we have rainy day things. We have snowmen. So that's blues and purplies. We have a reindeer, which again in the blues and the purplies. And then we have our penguins. We have penguins in our houses. I don't know which one we'll use, but I think we'll do a color theme, cut our paper, and then we'll use these as embellishments on our thing. So we're mainly going to focus on a lovely background with all the things. And by all the things, we got to get these out because they're on the list. They're on the list. There's those. Wait, what else did we need off of that? watercolor crayons, that glitter, which we have glitter everywhere. We'll grab the glitter as accents after, and then acrylic paint, which is fine. But we're going to get a big sheet of watercolor paper, and I love that I can just get that from right here because I rearranged everything. It's just stacked. Hold on a sec. Do we do this one? I thought this was bigger. Oh, here we go. We can even stamp on this one because this one is hot press. Let's do hot press. And we're going to do the bigger one because why not? We're going to get our apron because, peeps, we don't want to get all gooky. We don't want to get all gooky. We don't want to get our Stephen Amell sweater all gooky. Because we're gonna pull out all the things. We're pulling out all the stops. Abraham! Hello, hello. Thank you for following, Huss Ice Cream. Huskraptor. Okay. You guys, it's okay. We're in. Okay, so we're gonna get our big honkin' piece of this. Because we can even use some of the stamps. Once we get our background done, we could totally do our stampy stamps. So, first thing, do we want to do the... We're going to do... I'm looking down on my trolley here for our colors, our background colors. Do blue. We're going to do a little nice bright blue. We're going to do, that's not the blue I want. This is not the blue you're looking for. We're going to try that one. Better than that one. Nope. Not you. I just had you. Where'd you go? Light blue. Not you. You look a little green. And then a little bit of purple. Little bit of purple. And not those ones. I don't like those ones. Okay, we're going to do those and a touch of white. Where did we put the white? Right there. Okay. We're gonna get grungy with the paint. And I'm actually gonna kind of do it like I did the other painting, I think. I think it'll be fun. And then we need a big paintbrush. Oh, sorry, poinsettia. I just thrown stuff everywhere. Okay, so we're needing our paper towel to do some cleaning. We're just going to mix right on here, and then we need a rag for when we get too much water. What are you doing today? Today, we used the Wheel of Names, and we spun for some materials and some brands. And we're going to make projects using what we spun. It's called Wheels of Brands and Materials. So I just put on the wheels everything I own. Like all the companies I own, all of the stuff I own. And we're going to, that was a way too much, but it's okay. We'll be fine. And it's watercolor paper, so it'll be fine. Oh, thanks, Christine. Yeah, I'm really happy with my, okay, I'm happy with the construction. just not my sublimation. Lessons learned. One, I need a better fabric to sublimate on because nope. Okay, so we can either go this way or this way. And I think if we go this way, we might be able to get more cards out of it. Oh, and we forgot the white. And we need the room. We need big brushstroke room. Look at that. Woo! Look at that. We're going to add a little bit of water just to help get it moving because I don't want to add any more paint. But I might need to add more paint. And we don't mind if it gets all buckly. It don't matter. It'll flatten out when we go to put it on the thing. And it looks like we need more paint because this paper was really thirsty and it gobbled it up. But it'll be fine. We'll get more on there. We're going to do that like so. Like so, and then we'll throw in a tiny bit of white. Or not. Apparently or not was the key. That's fine though. We're just gonna we're gonna take this glob right off of there and put it right there. Okay. It's being stingy with its paint. Like, I just need you to go on there and then a little bit of the light blue. Cordelia, thank you for the hexagons. They're so cool. I really love that it cuts the little framey bit. You know what I mean, the little framey bit. It's genius. Okay, so there we are. We're gonna dab in for the white. See, again, add a little bit of water. See if we can't get it to spread out. Oh, that was nice. We like that. But this, we don't like this. Like, cover yourself up. The canvas I painted earlier was much easier to cover up than this. Ooh, that was nice. Look at that. We'll get it on there. We'll make it work. Work it. Work it. It's being stingy with the color. It does not want to cover that spot. Like, holy moly. That really is your favorite phrase, ECR. Love it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And, you know, nobody, I don't know how long I've been saying it, but, and if, trying to watch myself while I was doing the prizey things, oh my goodness. But yeah, we apparently like that phrase a lot. This is kind of very pastel-y, almost. I don't know if you guys see that too, but... And I got my fingernail mark in there, but that's okay. I have a glass mat, so doing all of this stuff on the glass mat is fine. Trust me, it's fine. Okay, first thing we need to do is we're going to dry this piece so that we can get the watercolory bits on. But even before that, let's clean our brush. Very, very muddly, right? Because... yeah. Okay, so we're going to dry, and then we're going to add our crayons and the liquidy stuff and kind of grunge it up some and see what we can do with that. You know, we might even toss in some of this. We might. I don't know. This is powdered watercolory stuff, pigment sprinkles. The purpose of the Wheel of Brands and Names is to use the things that we don't always get. Or just, you know, like pulling a card out of a color cube. Just so we should have done that. We should have gotten a wintry color cube thing. That would have been fun. When you heat when you heat up alcohol, it smells really good. When you heat up acrylic paint, it does not smell really good. But I think it is dry. Almost. It's almost dry. And it's dry to the touch, but what I'm feeling is the paper's cold. Okay, if I get this pad of paper and throw it on the floor, that's cold too. It's cold in here, but then it warms up. It warms up under my hand. See, that's getting warm up under my hand, but that's cold. And that's staying cold. And when it stays cold, there's water in the paper. It may not be wet on top, but there's water in the paper. And I want that dry, because I'm going to be adding more water, and I don't want this to be like overly saturated. I'm back. I left my phone in the other room. You could have died. You just can't leave him laying around. We want to dry all of that water out of the paper. And I am really going to focus on that. Try not to put it in the wet paint there. Okay. So then we've got the blues and the purples going on, which are going to be in this pan here. We're going to use a little bit of Villainous Potion. We're going to use whatever this one is, Prize Ribbon. We're going to use, I don't know if Salvage Patina will show up on here. we're just gonna, willy-nilly, we're just gonna make some marks. They can go however you want, okay, just to add some texture. I like that. Okay, we're gonna add some texture. I've been watching, oh gosh, what is her name? And she starts her canvas with marks, and she just like puts the marks in there. They're not, it's just to like break the page up and make it not so scary. It's like chasing the scaries away. And her art is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Katie, she does scrapbooking, scrapbook stuff, junk journaling. And she does painting. They're two different channels. The painting one has been coming across my feed quite a bit because that's what I've been into. So we're just getting the marky marks out. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch right here. Okay. This is all water soluble. It's all water soluble, which means when we add our liquidy stuff, it's going to activate and do stuff. What's it going to do? I have no idea. Color splash. I color splashed right onto my remote. Please hold. Oh, look at that, just on a run. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, that's so dark. That's a little too dark. That's a little too dark, but we're okay. We're okay. We're going to get another piece of watercolor stuff. It's probably a good thing Pam ran away. Okay. And then we're gonna soak up some of this with this. Okay, because we've got too much. We've got too much, and it's fine. Oh, look at that. That's nice and juicy. Those are some really vibrant colors. I need to leave that over there to dry. Dry you. Okay, and then I got this puddle in the center that I don't particularly like. Can I take some of that out? Oh, look. We can make cloudy things. What's tapping? Oh, I'm liking that. And then I think we're going to add our crayons back in. Apparently not while it's wet. Oh, that's nice. Okay. That is very cloudy. I like that. Can we redo that? What are we doing? I put this down. And then we're going to put this down. Then we added a touch of water to activate it. And then we did this. And then we did this to add some cloudy bits. That one isn't as cloudy. What if we dipped in white a little bit? And made little cloudy bits. Oh, I like that. Little wispy clouds with our paper towel. Paper towel clouds. And they're picking up the color underneath because it's watercolor. The watercolor is reactivating. The watercolor is reactivating. So it is turning our white into this like lovely little purpley bits. This nice biggie cloud right there. A little bit more white. Beachcomber Nami, hello. Remove more. And we're adding the white, which is kind of removing, right? Clouds. We have clouds and that. Okay. We use Color Splash liquid. We use the crayons, which gave us some really fun marks, but I need to dry this because I want to add those marks back in a few places. And this is hot press watercolor paper. So it's very smooth and flat. You can purchase, if you're doing more acrylic-y stuff, there is acrylic paper, acrylic painting papers. I don't think I have any left. Clouds in a very blue sky, right? I know. Well, it's a mucky blue because it's ours and we can do whatever we want. I just hit it with a little bit of water to kind of activate those marks a little bit. Very sketchy. Would that be Duskerdon? Whatever you prefer, I guess. I don't know. Linda G, thank you. I like it. It's different. It's not something I would normally do, especially with the marky marks, right? But once we, I don't even know. Do we even cut it down now? I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. Please hold. I gotta think on what I'm gonna do now because I really like this. And do we cut it down? I think we do. I think we cut it down. And then we make panels because that's what we need, right? We need panels so that we can use all of these cute little things that we have. Yeah, stormy in the ocean. And see, like, I don't know about our snowmen. I don't know about this snowman. Well, maybe that one. Maybe that one. And then we'll do, like, because, like a kitty blowing in the breeze. I mean, that's just what that looks like, right? Cat blowing in across there. Our little reindeer enjoying the view. Where's our other one? It's got a ginger house on it. Little ginger house. That's so tiny. We definitely got to cut this up. We got to cut it up because it's going to be fabulous either way. Rabbit hole design right here. Lavinia, Newton's Nook. Oh, and Sunny Studios. Sunny Studios. We need some Sunny Studios stuff. What do we got? What do we got, Sunny? We got some penguins. We got some teeny weeny penguins. And we have the buildings. You know what? What if we did a building on one of these? I think that would be really nice. I like this. I like this. There's just going to be different cards, but we're using the stuff that we haven't used in a long time, especially like this. I think I've only used this once. I don't even think I've used this. So this is why I like the wheel. We're doing the things. We're doing the things. So let's chop this down. And we're going to do some stuff. It's pretty much. And then we can add the glitter, which I almost forgot about. Almost. Not quite. That's not going to chop with that. Okay. Normal cards are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I want this to be like a little framed art piece. So we're going to do 4 1/4 minus a 1/2 inch. So we're going to do 3 3/4. 3 3/4 by 5. 3 3/4. They're still really nice. 3 3/4. And then we have this bookmark size-ish. Could be. Look it. Okay. And then 3 3/4 by 5. Is that 5? Okay. And then we've got another little chunky. It's fine. Oh, I like that bit. We're going to keep that bit. I don't know what end to cut off. We'll cut a little bit off of both because I like that. We're gonna leave that and then by 5. Okay. So off of that big old thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 card panels. 6. What? Okay, so we have this. How big is a bookmark, you guys? If I was a bookmark, how big would I be? How big is a bookmark? 5, 6 inches? Seven? 6. 6-inch bookmark? You guys. If we do 5.5, we can get 2. Let's do 5.5 because then we can have 2 bookmarks. Because it's 11. 5.5. See? You guys are so helpful. Oh, why is... Oh, probably because... I don't know. Why is that? What happened? Okay, 5.5. Use one. You know, I thought about that, but it's way over there. And then we're going to cut it down to 2 1/4. 2 1/4? 5.5 by 2 1/4. That looks like a cute little bookmark. 5.5 by 2 1/4. I said 2 1/4. You, of course, can do whatever size you like. And then we get to use our tool, our corner rounder, which I don't use enough. Let's do a sample because I don't know which corner rounder I want. Apparently. Wait, what is going on there? Okay. That's a cute little corner rounder. I think I like this one. I think I like the 7 bitter. Let's do the 7. It's from Abraham. Did we get it in there right? I don't think I got it in there right the first time around. I am not experienced in the corner rounding business, you guys. We'll just round it a few times. It'll be fine. Five and a half fits in. Oh, that's true. That's true. 5.5 fits in most envelopes, especially when our card is 5.5 by 4 1/4. That's genius. Thank you. I'll have to go get a hole punch. Because look at our little grungy little interest. You know what? Do we want to corner round these just because? I feel like I should corner round these. I don't know. You know what? We're going to do it. We're going to do a corner round on these as well. And then whomever, like, how cute is that? A coordinating bookie mark. Okay, yeah, we're keeping going. Learning to be. Thank you very much. Jim, sir, how are you? Learning you also have trouble with your round corner punchies sometimes. I don't know if it's me or the punch, because this is the most I've corner rounded in ever. But this is Wheels and Brands and Materials. I set this up so I would use the stuff that I don't, and this is a perfect something that I don't use all the time is our corner rounder. You know, if I would pay attention to, there's like, it's angled in there, and I wasn't getting it. Well, that one's got a stopper. Let's get our skizzers, our bling and blings, and we're gonna trim this. It's blocking the greatness of the corner round. There we go. See that? Look, pay attention to what you're doing, and we're making the things. Okay. We like it. And I can't exactly throw all the thingies away. I don't want, normally I would sweep this onto the floor. But we're trying to be a better person. Yeah. Make sure that corner is really saddled into the thing. And look, we're perfect little corner round-ins. Woo-hoo! Thanks, Abraham, by the way. I really enjoy that corner rounder, as you can see. Okay, so we've done this. Oh my goodness. I love these. It would take me a while. We could do a couple, but I almost want to stamp these directly on here and then paint them. I feel like that's what I need to do. I need to stamp and paint. However, I think we should stamp, emboss, and then paint. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but that's how I'm feeling. Let's try one. We have 6. If we muck it up, it's fine. It's fine. And we're going to use our go-to Lost Shadow. However, we probably shouldn't. Yeah, we will. We're going to use Lost Shadow. It's the one I use all the time. Okay. We're going to dust it. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know these things. I just do the things. I don't know the things. And then we're going to see how Versa Mark looks on one of them. And then we'll see how, well, we know how Versa Fine is. I don't know if I want Versa Mark or Versa Fine. And we do want our stamp positioner positioner for when we muck it up and we gotta try something. If it gets dull, aluminum foil. That's a good tip for our punches. All those punches. Okay, we're going to set that guy right in there. I'm using my hand to press it down. Because I have oils on my hand, we're going to powder it up again. And then that little guy, because we have all that little cloudy stuff. We've got the wrong heat tool. We have a heat tool. It is not the right heat tool. Which is sitting... Oh, hold on. Can I have my... Thank you. Thank you. Holy magolies. Okay, we've got the heat tool. We've got that. We're doing Versamark on this one. Versamark. Versamark. How is everyone? I don't think I asked that. And if I did, I didn't see anybody respond because I wasn't reading comments. I hope you're all crafty and well. Let's do that. Let's throw this stuff at me. Thank goodness I'm wearing my apron, but thank goodness it would have been clear anyways. But I has my apron on. Okay, I feel that is going to be better or not. Okay, let's see. Let's see how we do. We need to get our powder on you. Craft by Jay. Hello, hello, sir. Cordelia. Okay. Oh, it worked. Look, not a whole lot of extra stuff stuck. We always worry about that on different backgrounds and stuff, right? Well, I do. I don't know about you, but maybe you do. Okay, and then we're going to get our heat tool. We're going to heat the heat tool before we go. Because if it's blowing cold air, it has more chance to blow all the stuff off. And I'm going to go from underneath. Because I'm not sure if it's going to blow off the top. I'm a little nervous because it's thick. It's adorable. So I did go underneath. However, it wasn't quite melting because, again, this is thick. But warming it from the backside helped the front side. I mean, look at that glossy goodness. Ugh, I know. Okay, so we're going to use... We're gonna smack things around, and we're gonna get a tiny paintbrush. Not super duper tiny, but a tiny one. And then we're just gonna use it like a pencil, you guys. Did you see that? I just wiped that right off of the glazy stuff. There's that. Do a spot of purple. It doesn't take a ton. It doesn't. So you can like open the bottle of paint and just dip the brush right into the bottle. Or if you're doing a lot of these, again, you wouldn't put a ton out at once, because it's always easier to get more than it is to, you can't put it back. You can't put it back as much as you'd like to. You just can't. And then I think we're going to do like a white kitty. I feel like that might just be fun. Christopher! Hello, hello! Linux is cursing you out. No, not purple. White, Elizabeth. I almost painted our cat purple. You see that? We paint right over that and then we can wipe it off. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's like a little whitewash over our purpley stuff. I think I'm there for that. Look at that. And then we can kind of see what's behind it too. That's kind of cool. And the colors are turning the white purple because, well, the colors underneath are water reactive. It's not just what's its face. Acrylics. It's not acrylics. It's not just acrylics under this stamped image. It is, we have watercolors and acrylics, and the watercolors are what's reactivating and making this it's very subtle. I kind of like it. What do you guys think? Interesting. And again, we can paint right over those little bits and then just wipe it. Look at that. Brush it on and then wipe it off. And then wipe in the direction where it would go. We don't want to wipe it in the direction of the background, if that makes sense. And then we're going to put a little bit of accenty details, just little tippity taps. And then we need to color our umbrella handle. Let's do that purple. There he is. Oh, we forgot his inner ears. His inner ears. Doesn't really matter, but there I added a little bit of that purple to that. There. Look! Newton! And he's just blowing in the breeze. And if we did a bookmark to match, I think he would fit. I do. I think he would fit if we did a bookmark to match. Just saying. So keep that in mind. Next one. This one's going to be super easy, but again, we're going to emboss that. Pull this off of here. We're going to set that over there. We're going to get our next one. This one's going to be easy. We might just stamp 2 of these just because. I think we'll do this one this way. Oh, we got to press this in there so it doesn't squirm around. And then we're going to powder it up. And then we're going to set our unicorn, our reindeer on it. It's very purple. Yes, we had a very purple play with the inks, the paints. We're going to do VersaFine Clair in a black with Lost Shadow over it because we want it extra shiny. We're going to do a shiny, shiny reindeer. Once. Twice. Gotta load it up sometimes. 3 times. It's getting there. That's close enough. We can live with that. We can live with that. It's going to be glorious. I'm going to get this out of the way. I'll clean that in a second. Okay. Lost Shadow right over the top. It's a lot of ink. That's going to hold it on right nicely. Oh, that's going to be good. It's going to be good. I can feel it. It's going to be good. Okay. We're going to heat it from the back and then move to the front just like before. But again, make sure this is hot first. Holy moly. I don't know if clear would be just as shiny. I'll have to do a test. Because Lost Shadow, I don't know. Just look at that. It's freaking... I can't even. Holy moly. Hold up. I gotta clean this stamp. Where's my water? What'd you guys do with the water? You put it over there. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We got it. What'd we do with the rag? I found it. Don't worry. We got it. Okay. See, and I forgot I had this guy, and he's a good guy. I mean, look at him. I know, the fur children. I have one who chases his tail and runs into things. That's hilarious. But we gotta ground him. Not like put him in a corner, ground him, like give him some ground to stand on. You guys, come on, keep up. No. We're going to put that over there. We're going to put that there. Oh, we almost forgot. No, we didn't forget. We're doing that at the last step because we need glitter. We need to add glitter. But we need this guy to stand on something. And you know what? I need to put these pins. And we're going to use our glaze pen. Glaze pen so it's just as shiny. Well, hopefully. Hey, come back here. We're going to do a glaze pen. Now, we're going to do a hill. If we do a hill at the tips of his feet, then he's standing on a line. He's walking the high wire. We're going to drop a shadow. Oh, we're not going to drop anything if I can't get my pen to run. There we go. We're going to drop a shadow. Okay. So the light would be coming from there. And then we're going to do a hill. Now our hill is going to go like there. And then it's going to go up a little. So then it's going to go like so. And then we're going to do a little bit of grassy. Well, we definitely need to do the grassy things because we stuck our finger in it. Try not to stick your finger in it. We're just going to flick some cute little lines and do a couple little squiggles. Squiggles and flicks, you guys. Squiggles and flicks for our grass. I like that. That one turned out nice. I don't know where we're going to add the glitter to this one, but we'll do it. Maybe, we'll make it like snow. We'll make it like snow. And we'll put dotums and add the glitters. And it will be like snow. It'll be fabulous. But it's got to dry. It's got to dry because that glaze pen, it needs to dry. So sit over there. Okay, and then we're going to do this. Oh, look, he's perfect. He's perfect on there. Oh, I like that. Or do we do it like this? No, we're gonna do them all like this. We're gonna do them all like this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And we're gonna stamp and emboss. It's like, where'd the stamping machine go? Aww. Gel pens too. Okay. I will add that to the list. I haven't done that yet. So I'm glad you said that. Let me go get my clear. Let me go get the clear so that we can stamp in white. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. And white has gone. Oh, you know what we did not use? You know what? Executive decision. We're not using it. Don't come at me. It's the only Stampin' Up! Pad I have, and it's in green, and it's not going to work for this. Executive decision. It's out. It's out. It's out. And white is in. Hero Hughes is in. That is out. But let me get my clear. Let's get clear about this. We're going for the clear, and we're gonna try not to trip in. Okay. Wow, clear. From our crafty friend Pam, eons ago. Okay. Oh, don't worry. I don't remember everything either. I don't remember things. We're going to put this in the corner. We're going to get that to stick as best we can. And we're going to set it up a little bit so that when we do the glitter part, we can fill all of this in with glitter and get it to go like little bumps. Like there's a glitter hill there. Yeah. Did we do the powder stuff? Yes. No. Did we? I don't even know. Yes, I think we did. Okay. Brand new from Abraham. I took the package off the other day. It's heavy. I'm a little nervous. I feel like it's a... Hold on a sec. Think, Elizabeth. Think. Hold on. I'm going to stamp it one time before we actually stamp it. I just kind of want to make sure that it's going to be... I want to make sure I'm not overjuicing the stamp. Because I feel like that I might have overjuiced. I got too much juice on it. But we'll see. Oh no, it would have been perfect. A little bit. A little bit over in the windows. So we're going to clean that off. And we're going to be a little bit more ginger about it. But look at how pretty that is. Yeah, mine was just dead, you guys. And the pad itself was dead. I mean, that thing was like 4 years old. It could only be re-inked so many times. Well, I never re-inked it, but if you guys know, you know. I'm just trying to be a little bit more ginger about it. I'm very bad with like... Okay. Oh, where's our paper? This is our paper. Because we already got the powder on it. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Glitter snow. Too much. I received a new inker for the white today with my Hero Arts order. Nice. Oh, that's pretty. We're going to ink it one more time. It'll probably be too much, but, you know, we do whatever we want. Why do I feel like that's not... I'm like stamping and stamping and stamping going, why isn't it getting any whiter? Because it was VersaFine. It's clear. It wasn't going to get any whiter. You know what? And it's fine because this just curled up. So we're done. We're done. With that one. Oh my goodness, Elizabeth. Sometimes I wonder about me. Just sometimes, not all the time. Okay, we have this. We have the clear. Stamping with the first mark. Yeah, definitely the wrong ink pad. My bad. It's okay though. We figured it out after slamming. We don't know. We don't know what's going on. Okay. Okay, so there is nothing wrong with the white ink. It looks like it faded only because we stamped on watercolory stuff, which reactivated with the stuff. So that, yeah. And I don't know. I feel like Lost Shadow is more shiny. Oh, are ya? Oh, is it? It's snowing! It's bad for the husband because he's got to go to work. But it's snowing! There's
black ice everywhere.
Yep. Drive safe because I can't come get you. Alright. Where was I? You have the best idea. Ideas? Yes. Okay. But what we're going to do is we're going to do what if I drop in your echo from my Alexa when you're about to make a mistake? Can you do that? I don't think. Well, well, I did call my Echo. Yeah, I'm not wearing my watch. I was out and about, and I used the Alexa app and called the one in the living room to talk to whoever was at the house in the living room. Yeah. It's alright. It's alright. We'll work it out. And I gotta get back into wearing my watch. That's why I bought it. That's why I bought it. But I've been on Do Not Disturb forever, so it wouldn't even do anything. Anyways, but we're gonna do we're gonna go darker. We're gonna go over with a little bit of dark blue. Maybe. We'll see how this does. It may not turn out. We never know sometimes. I'm gonna water down the stuff, and then we're gonna put it on and wipe it off. Put it on and wipe it. Put it on, wipe it. It's actually not enough blue. It's not enough. Okay. That's alright. Let's get, is this darker? We're gonna test this stuff because it's here. Yes, we have the Alexa device. You can drop in on a friend. What? When what? When? Oh, wait, no. Yes, when we have the Alexa device, you can drop in. Oh, it wasn't a win like a question. It was a win as in. That's kind of pretty. Probably do something other than my finger to wipe that off. I really like that. When friends gave Alexa, you can add them to drop in. And then you can talk to them. That's kind of neat. Because it just runs over the Wi-Fi. You would really have to trust a friend. Because you wouldn't just want them dropping in at any old time. Could you imagine? And we just used another supply that we don't use all the time with the acrylic ink. I like that, though. I think that is just kind of neat. Okay. I should have been able to figure that out. But, you know, I'm half-ass reading the things, so it's okay. Okay, so we did Sunny Studios, Lavinia, Newton's Nook, and then we just need Rabbit Hole Designs. Rabbit Hole Designs. Which I think we're going to do in white again. I think that would be really pretty in white. Yeah, because it won't be all white. It'll bring in some of that other colory bits, which is fine. We already know. It's fine. It's going to be all sorts of shades of whatever we're using. Okay, and then we're going to put that there. And then again, we'll give this one a hill in the back and a shadow, like our deer. Oh. Imagine, stop, imagine one of those, right? Isn't your power thing Rabbit Hole Design? powder? No. I gotta get this Ronin back again. Cleaning out the litter boxes. Powder. Yeah, no, my powder, I don't have any powder from Rabbit Hole Designs. I've got Timmy powder, I've got Wow powder, and I have a couple from the ancient days. Right, Cordelia? Okay. That's really pretty. It's really pretty. Look at that. And it's starting to suck up the color from underneath, which is, again, is fine. We don't mind. It turns out it's 9. Right. I know, I'm just taking up all your guys' time today. I think that one was hard to tell. That one was really hard to tell. Debbie J, hello, hello. It was Wheel of Brands and Materials today, and the wheel indicated that we do a lot of watercolory and acrylic paint and stuff, so that's what we did. And then the brands that I picked, they're not all going on the same thing. They're just going kind of everywhere. But I'm thinking red, brown, and white, and all the white is gonna be glitter. So we need a nice red. For our berries, we're going to do a nice green for the leafery, and we're going to do a nice brown. Stop. No, stop. It's game time, you guys. This is a purpley color. This is dark plum. No, I want brown. I want brown. It's okay. I'm still indecisive. We're going to use coffee for our house. We're going to do the brown first. So we're just going to do a dollop. Do a dollop. Get some water. Thin it just a little bit. Roll our brush in it. Roll it. Roll it, roll it, roll it. And then we're just going to and we're not going to rub the color too much because the color underneath will get activated. You could use paint pens. You could use all sorts of stuff. I'm just using the paintbrush and thing tonight. Although if I'd have thought about it, we'd have pulled out the Poscas. We might pull out the red Posca. That might be much better to paint our circles with. Kelly Doyle, greetings. Thanks for popping in today. And paintbrushes, like alcohol markers, if you've got paint on the end, it does want to just catch on the paper, so you don't have to press very hard at all. And you can just kind of smoosh it into the crevices for our little house. I know I said we wouldn't do all of these, but you guys, I'm in the groove. We're doing all of them. All of the brands. It's going to be like a little set of 4. It'll be fabulous. You know what would be really cute? If you do these, right, if you guys do a set of these and then put recipes on the back and then hang them from the tree or your gift bags. So like if you made some chocolate chip cookies, you could put the recipe on the back and then gift the chocolate chip recipe with the chocolate chip cookies. I don't know if that made any sense. I feel like I said that all wrong, but you catch my drift. You make the thing, you put the recipe on the container on the back of one of these. How fun would that be? And you can do them all the same. Or you can do them all different. Oh, you know what? We're going to change this. I had a plan. I just said, let's do paint pens. But let's do colored glitter. Let's do colored glitter in all of those places. We're going to have fun. This one's going to be so glittery. One, not, won't. What? I would have sent you some pastas, but you said you'd give them to Pam. Good thing she won a prize box because I can just toss them in there. Right? Yeah, my pastas are hanging. My pastas are hanging right here. Look it. But yeah, you could totally... Ooh, do I have... This is not... No. Is this gold? It's not a Posca, but it's a paint pen. And we can use it for our star. My Poscas are on the paint and watercolor trolley. Oh, somebody said if you burp them, get the air out by holding them like this, then they won't spit out so much. That's actually a pretty shiny gold. Look at that. Well, you guys can't look because I'm doing the looking. Look it. Okay, and look, I put it right back. See, it's shiny, and I just stuck my finger in the paint. My poor paper towel. My poor fingers. Like never mind. Okay, and then we're going to paint the leafies green. And then we'll let this dry, and we'll add our glitter to the other ones. And then we'll go through if we met all the parameters, which we already know one parameter did not make it. Although I could have probably used it for this part of the green, but we're not going there. Don't go there. And we're going to have a green door handle. We use executive decisions today, a couple of them. First off, we didn't make a single item using all the things. We made several items using the things. Poscas come... Oh! Poscas come in glitter? What? For reals? Okay, we're going to set that one aside to dry. And then we're going to add glittery bits to this, and this, and this. We're going to start with this one because I feel like it's going to have the most chunkiest. We're going to, really? Oh, that was earlier at some point. I stuck it in the paint. You guys, during my TikTok, I was putting things away and I wasn't paying attention, and I took the lid from the glue and I went to put it on here and dropped it right in there. I had to fish it out with tape. I had to fish the lid out with tape. It was hilarious. It just, so you know. Okay, so we're going to take our glue and we're going to come up and over the doors a bit, and then we're just going to fill this in. So much glue, do. Right to the edge. I could have got the tacky glue. That would have probably, it would have been cheaper to use tacky glue, you guys, but of course, I didn't think about that until just now. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't come at me for thinking of these things too late. Okay, there is that all lovely gluey goodness, and then we're going to go across the top of, nope, I don't know what you're doing. Okay, we're gonna go across the top and down a little. like little M's. And don't come at me that there wouldn't be snow on that roof because it would just slide off. I know. But it's going to look nice. It's going to look nice. And we're going to use the chunky stuff because, well, that is just super nice. We're going to let that sit there just a second. Look at how chunky! Oh! Rock candy chunky. Chunky girls need chunky glitter. Anyways, let's put that back before we make a mess. Okay, so there's that. And then we'll do fine glitter on this one. Oh no, we're okay. Yes, and yes. We're gonna do both glitters on this one. We're gonna start with the fine glitter. Okay. The fine glitter. Where's the glue? Swiss Alps, right? Okay, so we're not gonna put the glue on our black line because we worked hard to get that black line in there. We're just gonna put it just underneath it. And we're gonna do, because it's a light snowfall. Our grass isn't covered yet. You ever drive by a field, right? And you can see all the little grassy bits because the snow is falling between the blades, but it isn't actually, yeah, anyways, that's what we're doing. And then we're going to do the fine glitter on the ground because maybe that's from last week. Leftover snow from last week is on the ground, nice and fine. Did we get that covered? Yes, we did, because it's nice and fine. Okay. And then we're going to put chunkies in the sky. Chunkies in the sky, because they'll look blurry. They'll look blurry. And we're going to put one right at his nose. Not on his nose, just like it might be falling to him. And he looks up and he's blessed by a snowflake. We're going to fill it in a little bit more at the top and then not so much there. Sometimes it's hard to stop. Just stop. And we got it. We got it. It's okay. It's okay. We got our chunky glitter. And so, see, now it looks like little chunky bits. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, I love that. Okay, we're going to set that one there. This one background that we made is just making all of our stuff just fabulous. Okay, and then we're going to get the colored glitter. colored glitter. I haven't made all the colors, but we have quite a few. We'll make it work. I'm being strangled by my apron. Well, look at me tying it in the front. Holy moly, who knew? Come here, you. Okay. So we have some, oh good, we have a purple, and we have blue, and we have orange, and we have pink, and we have yellow. We're not going to do yellow glitter. Do you have Snowfall Grit Paste from Timaholt? I think so. I think so. We're going to start with this one because I think this one will be the easiest. We're going to do our fine tip glue. Here we go. And we're just going to add a little bit of accent to his umbrella. And then just like if we were doing highlights or lowlights, okay, and we're gonna do that one in purple because why not? Bring out some of the purple. I dyed the glitter with alcohol inks. Okay. And then he's got little glittery accents. Oh, we missed a spot though. Sometimes your hill of glue, you got to put the glitter on and kind of shake it around so it catches both sides of your hill of glue. So if you're noticing that it's like one side, not the other, just shake it around. Shake it around. And then we've added purple accents. And the Ranger Rock Candy glitters, when you dye them with the alcohol inks, they are still so shiny. So shiny. Blech. Okay, so we did the purple on that one. We're going to do red, blue, and purple. Red, purple, blue. Orange, red, purple, blue. How many dots do we have? We've got quite a few dots. We'll figure it out. We're going to do orange. Orange gumdrops. We can do whatever color we want. Where's the glue? Okay, you need to go dry over there. We're going to do orange. There, and an orange there. Make sure the orange is not going to come off anymore. So we did orange. Orange, you glad we did that? Red. Red. Purple. Purple, blue. Orange. We'll do red there too. because it's not as fun as the orange. Well, it's more fun than the orange. There's where we're going. They do look like little gumdrops. Oh my goodness. And then we're going to do blue. Blue. Blue, 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 blue. That was a lot of blue. Now, I let the glitter slide into the jar. What didn't just slide into the jar and I had to be tapped off, we're tapping it into the garbage because we don't want the other colors getting tapped off into the thing. Okay, so now we can do this one, like little gumdrops. We're going to do the roof in the thick, chunky glitter again, because that's just so much fun. Been a glitter kind of a day. You can also do this with pops of color. If you don't have glitter, or if you want to do a bunch of these and send them to people that don't particularly like glitter, you could totally do this with pops of color, Nuvo drops. You could just color the images and not do any accessory things, but that would be kind of boring. But yeah. Oops. Because that would be super cute in a Nuvo drop or pops of color. But this is glue and it will dry clear. So we're just going to throw some rock candy on it. And then we'll be done. You guys, we'll be done. We'll be done. We'll be done. Let whatever fall, fall. Don't tap it. It's hard. And then you can tap. And we're tapping and other colors are falling off. Oh my goodness. Look at how cute. Oh, you know what? We forgot. You guys. We forgot the hill. We forgot that this house needs to be on something. We're just going to drag that across and then do a couple of little snowy bits this way. Okay. Christine, thank you. Okay, and we're going to do this chunky one again. No tapping. Get this put away first. Okay. And now we can tap, which was fabulous. Okay, and there they are. There they are. Our wheel brands and materials. We spin those wheels to try and give ourselves an idea of things to work with, or we make the wheels with things that we don't use all the time. Like, one of my parameters on the wheel is to not use anything Simon Hurley, which we'd have done good. There's no Simon Hurley in this one, but being told not to, that's scary. We're going to make sure that is closed up and we can put that away. But yeah, there they are. Same background, but we came out with so many different things. I really like this. I really like how they turned out. But they still go together because of the background and all the glitter. The glitter kind of ties it in. So on our parameters today, we did watercolor crayons, which you can still see the marks in some of them for the watercolor crayons. The one thing we did not use was the Stampin' Up! Ink, because I only have one and it was green, and we executively cut that right out. We used the Water Splash, very high concentrate. We actually used quite a bit. The purple and the blue in the background, like this little mucky mess is that. And then we had glitter. And we had acrylic paint. And acrylic paint was the base. We even painted with acrylic paint. And then we even brought in our acrylic ink, because we needed those to be more blue. And Rabbit Hole Designs, Newton's Nook, Lavinia, and Sunny Studios. We got all the important stuff. Sorry, Stampin' Up!, you got excommunicated from this project. But there it is. There it is. And we excommunicated one item, but we brought in other items. Right? We brought in a paint pen. We brought in acrylic ink. We brought embossing powders. We did some embossing. I really like them. This one just turned out so nice. I mean, now if you're doing bookmarks, I do not recommend putting the glitter on your bookmarks, because if you think about it, you put it in, it might indent your paper in the book, because the book will get squishy. But embossing should be fine. I don't know. But I wouldn't recommend glitter on your bookmarks. Unless you're going to, like, laminate them so that they're smooth. Which one is your favorite, my friends? Like, let me show you up close. And we can gawk at all the cuteness. Look at how shiny that is. So there's our rabbit hole ginger house with the gumdrop buttons. Again, it's just the chunky glitter with alcohol inks. I added drops of different alcohol inks, trying to get them to color match my Simon Hurley ones, which I need more containers to do that. This one is our Lavinia reindeer. I mean, that one too. I really like that one. This is our Newton's Nook, And the glitter is our highlight. Or low light, however you want to do that. And then Sunny Studios. Oh my goodness. This chunky glitter. I mean, do you see how chunky that is? And it's great because, like, our glitter's turning purple on this because the glue is absorbing. The glue is absorbing, and it's fine. It's glorious. But the fine glitter versus the chunky glitter, like, I think is fabulous. And this little one at his nose. I'm so glad we thought to put that one there. Oh, yep. Jim says, love the reindeer and the snowflake near his nose. Like, he's just, you know. Yeah. Anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for 2.5 hours to get this done. But it was a lot of inky fun and glittery goodness. And, yeah. So, until next time, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful, crafty rest of your day. Kelly says the reindeer is my fave. Yeah, it's these two. It's for me, I'm like, I like this one. I like this one. The more you, I can't. Sometimes I'm just really proud of myself. Gingerbread and the deer. Yeah. Super nice. But like I said, wouldn't these be cute? Poke a hole, drop some ribbon on there, and then a recipe on the back. If the back of yours gets gooky, you can put another sheet of paper and print. You could print your recipe on this, and then like if you attach this to a can of cookies or some hot cocoa mix with alcohol, you know, all the things. You can give the little instructions on the back. Or they could be little drop-ins in your junk journals. They're just really cute. But if we made them into cards, this is what it would look like. That's what it would look like on a card front. But I don't think I'm going to card front mine. You guys, I really like them, but I like them. Yeah. That one might be cute on a craft one. Where's my Abraham paper? Wait, where's the rest of my Abraham paper? This is not all of the Abraham paper. There it is. I found it. Because it won't fit in there. I gotta find Abraham paper a new home. Oh yeah, this one would be cute on a brownie. On a brownie! Yes. That one would be cute there. This one would have to go on black hole paper because the black just wouldn't cut it. Like that. It just wouldn't cut it. That would have to go on black hole paper. But, yeah. So, anyways, I thank you, my friends. And we shall see you next time right here on the channel. Which, for me, will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. 3 p.m. Eastern, okay? I don't have the stream set up. I'll get them set up tomorrow. Like I said, I'm behind. I gotta take care of other stuff first. I gotta email people. I gotta do work, you guys. I've avoided it all. Getting sidetracked and stuff, but we're gonna load up the computer, the laptop, and do all the things. What was I gonna do? Oh, we're gonna Google this part. 1, 2, 3. So Thursday. I don't know what's going on Thursday. We're gonna be doing something. until then, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay crafty out there, my friends. And until next time, bye-bye.